Alright everybody, what is up? It's Thunder, welcome back. And some people have been asking me if I could share my settings with them, how I play this game. So, let's get right into it, fellas. Ooh, as you can see, I have a lot of challenges to do here. But the game just came out, we'll get to that later. Right now, let's get over to the controls. It will be the first option you see right here, highlighted. Just select it, and here we go. We're going to get right into the controls. For look inversion, you could have standard or inverted. I play on standard. Moving down to the sensitivity here. The game comes as 4, the default sensitivity, but I find that kind of a little slow for me. I bump it up to 5. I could play with this as the Black Ops 4 life cycle goes on, but right now, 5 seems like a comfortable spot for me. Might be different for you. If you like to have crazy high sensitivity, all my snipers out there, and people that play with keyboard and mouse, you're probably going to want to take this thing all the way up to pure insanity of 14, but nah, my old ass, we're going to stay right here at 5. That's comfortable for me. And even 4 is alright, but 5, I find a little bit better. Moving down to the assist vibration, target assist. You know I got that on, baby. I need all the help I can get locking onto these sweaty asses out in these lobbies. Aim assist, I have that on as well. Controller vibration, now I have a scuff controller with the rumbles taken out of it, so even if I turn this on, whoa, the hell, even if I turn this on, I wouldn't feel anything. But I like to have it off. I want to focus on aiming. I don't like the controller jumping all over the place while I'm trying to aim at somebody. So for better aim, for you guys, this could help just shutting your rumbles off when you're playing FPSs. Stick layout, I have default. You could choose Southpaw, Legacy, and Legacy Southpaw. Got mine on default. Button layout, I have mine on default as well. Now you could switch to tactical for all my drop shotters out there, but I got a scuff, and my drop shot paddle is right on the built-in right onto the back of the controller. So yeah, default layout is perfect for me. There's tactical, there's lefty, nomad, Charlie, one-hand gunslinger, bumper jumper tactical. And stick and move. I know a lot of people love using the stick and move. Just play around with these settings and see what's good for you. A good place to test all these button layouts, and a good place to even test your sensitivity, fellas, would be in zombies. I highly recommend go to zombies and mess around with all this stuff and just see what works for you. Don't try it out in the multiplayer lobbies. You'll get smacked. The zombies is a great place to test all this stuff out. But for me, my sensitivity, love it on 5, and my button layout, stick layout, I'm going to go with default. And moving down here to the trigger layouts, I leave this on default. Also, you could swip them. I mean, you could swip them. You could flip them. I was going to say swap. Swap and flip combine. Alright, I'm not here trying to invent new words. I'm just trying to get through this video. So, you could swap or flip if you want the ADS to be in the front or the back. However you want. Me, I like the default. So, there you go. That's my control layout from top to bottom. Moving on over to graphics. For the brightness, this game's default is like 50%, and I found that's way too dark for me, for my monitor anyway. Could be different with you guys, but for me, I found the sweet spot is 80. That's the way I like to play on. I have a BenQ monitor with all the default settings. So, yeah, 80% seems right for me. I mean, I know a lot of people like to bump it up to 100. 100 would probably be good too. But anywhere from like 80 to 100, I'd say, is where you want to go. You want to be able to see a lot of stuff on the map. You want to be able to see everybody, and the brighter that it is, the better you will see things. It's that simple. Colorblind mode, you could toggle with this stuff. I leave it on off. Player name indicator, you could have it on abbreviated, icon only. I like full name. Split screen orientation. You know, I never play split screen, but you could have it horizontal or vertical, however. And that's it for the graphics, fellas. Moving over to audio, I have my master volume set at 10. I need to be able to hear everything, man. I want to hear everything that's going on. Audio system test, I think play test, that's just default, don't touch that. Audio presets, I think the default is Treyarch Mix, but I like that Super Crunch, baby. I find Super Crunch is just the perfect sound setting for sound whoring in this game. You guys can mess around with all these different settings here and see which one works best for you. For me, I love that Super Crunch, baby. Advanced volume, I have it on 10. Music volume, I have mine on 7. Again, dude, you can set this to whatever. I think default it comes to 10. But like when a match starts, the beginning of the match, you know how the music is all super loud and you can't hear shit? Yeah, I don't like that. That's why I like to crank it. Some people have this thing completely turned off, but I love the music in this game. So probably anywhere from like 5 to 7 is where you want to be. Sound effects, you know I can hear them footsteps, baby. I got that thing cranked all the way up to 10. Cinematics volume, the explosions and stuff. Again, all preference for you. For me, I like 7. Multiplayer dialogue, I keep that on. Controller sound, I have this shut off. I don't know, I wear a headset, so it's kind of useless for me to have stuff playing out of my controller. Yeah, definitely controller sound, I have that off. Subtitles, if this game had a campaign, I would have it on, but no campaign. What do I need subtitles for? Why do I need subtitles in the game with no campaign? I got that turned off, baby. So, alright, there's the settings right there, fellas. Let's move over to Blackout. Blackout minimap, you can either have a square or round. I like round. And Blackout item pickup. Dude, this is huge. One of the worst things about Blackout is a looting system. The default, you have to like hover over an item and press, it's box over here on PS4 or square. But you have to like sit there and hold it to pick it up. If you just make this simple adjustment for the Blackout item pickup and just move it over to press, all you gotta do is like tap the X and you'll pick up all the items, dude. You could loot so much faster, dude. It's way better. It should have been default. I'm not really sure why it isn't. And just so you can see what I'm talking about, let's get over to some Blackout gameplay. Now here's me in the starting area. Just look how quickly I'm able to pick up all these items after I made that Blackout item pickup adjustment from hold over to press. I mean, look, I'm just vacuuming up this shit really quick. In Blackout, you're gonna be able to loot really quick, baby. The quicker you loot, the better off you'll be. I'm not really sure why this isn't default, to be honest, because just holding to pick up an item sucks. It's slow, it's clunky, it's not smooth. This is way better. Hey, look at this dude. This dude's getting mad at me. I'm picking up shit so quick. Back off me, son. Anyway, alright guys, so let's get back to the settings here. So that's what I like for Blackout. Round and press. Over to network. My NAT type is open. There's the bandwidth. I'm playing on a wireless connection. It's probably why I lag so much, but you definitely want to be plugged in. You definitely want to be plugged in when you're playing these Call of Duty games, just so you get the least lag as possible. And this stuff is all hidden right here. Connection meter. Now, default, it comes off. They don't want you to see all the lag you're getting in these lobbies, man. But we're going to turn it on, baby. And when you turn your connection meter on, it just shows you your ping bars. See what I'm saying? You can see the ping bars you have in the lobby. It's definitely what you want, man. So, alright. Let's see, muting. I like to have it off. I want to hear all the crap people are saying in the lobby. I don't want to just mute everybody except party. Well, I play solo anyway. I'm not really. If you're just playing in a party and all you want to hear is your friends and nobody else, I'd recommend turning this on. But if you're playing solo, yeah, you probably want to have that shut off. And content filter. This is pretty cool right here for zombies. Now, if you have your kids playing zombies, you probably want to turn the graphic content off. But me, I like, being an adult, I like the graphic content. Give me all the graphic content I can get my hands on, baby. So I'm going to leave it on. I didn't know about this, dude, but you can actually have a zombie cartoon mode. You can have, like, regular zombies, which you shut it off, or you can have the zombie cartoon mode. It makes zombies look like Borderlands. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Check this out, dude. Alright, so here we are on the Voyage of Despair. For the content filter, we have the default zombies mode. This is the way it comes out of the box when you fire it up. This is a classic zombies mode. Something we've all played and loved since COD World at War. And I gotta say, man, Treyarch really did a great job this year with these 3 game modes. Blackout, multiplayer, and zombies are all fantastic. And as you can see, we got the gore on, fellas. There's plenty of blood. There's body parts flying everywhere. Blood dripping off the knife. Even blood gets on your clothing, dude. I mean, just lots of blood everywhere. If you got your kids playing this, you probably want to turn this graphic content off. Then again, hey, man, you raise your kids where you see fit. Me, I don't want little man seeing blood and gore. Not yet. Not now. Maybe later on it'll be okay, but not right now. So, for little man, I'd probably turn off the gore, and I would have him play on this mode right here. Cartoon mode. This is what happens when you enable the cartoon zombies filter. I mean, look at that. It looks like you're playing Borderlands. It's like cartoonish. You just took zombies and Borderlands and made them into one of the best crossovers ever, dude. I'll tell you what, I might even like playing on this cartoon mode, man. This is really cool. So this is what the content filter does. It just turns zombies into like a Borderlands zombies hybrid. And I find this really interesting. It's the first time they've ever had this in zombies. Yeah, I really like it. Again, if you want to change this setting, just go right over to your content filter. all the way over to the end, the final tab, and just flick the zombies cartoon mode on. And I'll tell you what, if anyone from Treyarch is watching this video, don't stop here at zombies. Have the content filter cartoon mode enabled in Blackout as well. You really want to steal the Fortnite audience, man? You're already doing damage to PUBG, but you really want to take Fortnite players away from Fortnite? Have a Blackout cartoon mode enabled, just like you got here in Zombies. You have Blackout looking all cartoonish like Fortnite? Yo, GG's Fortnite. Pack it up, Fortnite. Y'all fellas is done. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this PlayStation, Xbox, PC, whatever you play on, Black Ops 4 settings video. And if you did enjoy it, please be sure to like it, share it, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much for the support. And I will see you guys on the next one.